This stream is brought to you by... Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us. And
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love too. And maybe a hug. Hello, I am Jafe Dumpkins, founder and CEO of Trollocs Lives Matter, TLM. Thank you for watching this advertisement. Aw, look at that little guy. Look at that little poopsie whoopsie. He's a cutie patootie, isn't he? Look at her pet that. Oh my god, the cut.
could be a record. That counts. How long? Keep Tourny.
Wheel of time, you say? I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Smells delightful. Let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful.
Hello. This is Big Game James Worthy of the Los Angeles Lakers, and I've seen a lot of great teams, but I've never seen fans like this. Will of Time fans. Don't stop believing. You're built something special, and I'm standing with you. Let's bring it back. Hashtag save WOT. Continued success.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Hey, look, it's a plane. Whoa, what's that say? Save wheel of crime? Stay woke? What? Brave a wheel of cake? Shave works? Suave wheat of cream? Shad walk? Starve weeping slime? Shorts are okay? Rave all the time? Shave the warts? I can't see. I can't see what it says. I don't understand. Somebody help. I'm lost. Help me, please. Save me. Karakan! Hello. This is going to be an extremely quick one. I have work in a little bit, but I'm sure Dane is waiting on me going, Steve, what the F is your problem? Let's get this shit going. Well, here we are trying to get it going. So, there we go. Dude, I got 20 followers on Kickadoodle. Nice. Let's get it going. I'm going to do it one more time here. Hopefully I'm almost through this overnight stint. So, hopefully we can get back to some normal stuff like videos and shit that I wanted to do, but I'm just too tired to do them because I'm at work all night. Okay. That's here nor there. One quick sec. Oh, and apparently there's a conspiracy, y'all. Did you hear about this? It's a conspiracy to take me down. No, I'm kidding. That was just, sorry, technical difficulties. I'm having all kinds of shit. Everything's breaking at once. Have you guys ever had like just everything break at once and go bad on you, right? And it's just like, what the fuck? Today is also my son, my mom who has passed. Love you, mom. And my youngest son's birthday. So that's cool. That's awesome.
for I have to work, of course, which is great. So we're gonna do dinner tomorrow. It'll be good as long as I can you know go get what he wants. We'll see. Hopefully we can pull it off. It should be great. But yes, apparently there's a conspiracy. Steve, what kind of work do you do? Oh. Sam 8000 coming in hot with $2. Fuck this show. Matt's my favorite character. Thanks, Stapleba, my man. Steve, what kind of work do you do that has these crazy shifts, if I may ask? Yes, it's no secret. I guess I haven't said it in a while, but I've shared a few times. I work at the wastewater plant. I make sure that you're when you guys flushy the toilet, if you flushy the toilet, well, your super chat wouldn't work. Well, thank you for thinking about it. I appreciate it. Every time you flushy the toilet, I make sure that it gets cleaned up and goes back into the whatever. Well, in my area, back into the bay, clean, so it doesn't hurt yourself or the wildlife or anything. So yeah, I am a wastewater operator. I make sure that the water stays clean. So, which is a 24/7 job, I'll tell you. So I have shifts all over the place. It is what it is. It's it's one of those things. They've done some. I'll be honest. They've done some things to help out with the back shift stuff. Hopefully, we can get some more operators in so we can get more even shifts. But yeah, so it's pretty important. Well, look, there's a ton of important jobs out there that you don't realize people are even doing. Right? They're just people go about their daily lives, and there's all these jobs taking care of people that you don't even know. They're doing to keep everybody safe, right? So it's cool. Yeah. Do you stand there all day with a giant pool skimmer cleaning? Yes, that's exactly what I do. I do have a shitty job. Yes, if I could probably be on Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe. Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure we qualify for that. Absolutely, I should write him. Does he still do Dirty Jobs? Dirty Job. I wonder. You know what? Now you guys got me wondering. Dirty. Fucking God. I'm so just. Oh, dude, Final Fantasy Tactics comes out in September. I am totally going to stream the whole thing. Like, even if I guess I'm going to have to take a week off work to do it because I am playing Final Fantasy Tactics from beginning to end on stream. I love that game. It's going to be great. Dirty Jobs Waste Water episode. I wonder if they did one. Oh my God, they did do one. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Wastewater treatment.
Work with your mouth closed. Yeah, after some experience with this, you learn to work with your mouth closed.
What the hell is
To
this
do
guy
this
doing?
job, you got to have kind of a strong this. You're going to have to realize that you're going to get nasty on you any way you look at it. People will go out and say, oh, we can get cow stuff on us all the time, no issue, but boy, put human on us and we don't like this. It's a psychological thing.
So this isn't a
Waste is
micro
waste, you know. I mean,
Dirty Jobs
waste,
episode.
Got to have obviously you're going to get the odors.
There you go. There's the stuff.
You have to have a strong stomach because you obviously are going to
Yep,
get the
there
odors.
you go.
So
Ew, dude, what's wrong with their aeration tank? All this foam? That's terrible. What are they doing? What are they doing here? This is terrible. Come on. They're doing a terrible job of treating the water. Their phosphorus goes through the roof.
The material on you, which
what is wrong with these
detest that
people?
quite a bit.
They're killing the fishies.
Top 10 things
Why do you keep
Not to do.
looking?
Don't fling it on your partner. Yeah.
It's a good profession.
Dude, that's nothing. Do you, like, what are they like? Why are they hand? They're playing this up for the video. So this is rags right here, guys. What we call rags. What it is that's all your fucking. You see that your fucking floss little things, your toilet paper, your condoms, your fucking all the bullshit you put in the toilet that isn't shit or water or pee. That's what this is. We have a big machine that gathers it. It's like a screen. I don't know why. This must be a very small plant. I don't know why they're doing it this way. This is terrible. These guys should bitch. This is retarded. What are they doing?
It's a good profession. It's never going to go.
It's never going to go away. That's
The-
true.
If they really want to get into this,
See, this is a fucked up pump, it looks like, because it's got all the rags in there.
day or 2 days just to shadow an operator or shadow if this is something that they will teach, train, especially the younger generation.
Yeah, this is like a small plant, so I don't know. But yeah, that's a little view into what I do. We do it much more smart. Yeah, that's part of my job. We do a much better job. Micro looks in time in inside dirty jobs at Bush Creek. Oh yeah, this is better. This is much better. This is a much better facility. Oh yeah, this is this is much better. All right, this one is much more like our plant. Here we go. These guys are much better. All right.
Miles, interceptor and trunk lines.
These
These lines
guys,
connect.
I love this guy. That guy's fucking awesome. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, so there's a tip dumpster. Yep, we use that. So this is an even smaller plant. We have to use a giant, like waste dumpster for all the rags and shit. I took a picture of it before. I don't think we have it anymore. It's nasty, but all the rags and all the toilet paper and shit go in there. Yeah, we have a big one. Let's see here. Yep, there's another tip dumpster. We have those. Here the aeration tanks. So we have all this.
Most of those.
So these are like big giant pools of shit. Let's see. Yeah. So there you go. So you can see this is where we basically treat the shit, get all the phosphorus out of it, make it safe. These are clarifiers. Yeah, this is a much better plant. These guys look like they know what they're doing compared to that other one. Yeah, so this looks like, that's an auto sampler right there. So we use those all the time to test the water. Yep, so this place looks a lot like, more like our facility. Ours is bigger though. Man, I didn't realize how big ours is compared to theirs, but yeah. Yep. So yeah, this isn't a walk through Steve's job stream. Sorry. We can do that if you want, man, but YouTube really works hard to prevent me from seeing your updates. Really? Why? What happened, Sherry? And welcome, by the way. Looks like they had a breach in the screen. Sometimes that just happens, man. It depends on the influx of how much shit is coming through the plant. Like, I mean, I can, like, if you guys are interested, I can make a video like showing the plant. Like, that's, I don't know why if you guys are really, do a review stream for this episode of what? That guy's wastewater plant? If there was a dirty jobs of a wastewater treatment facility, I'd do it. That'd be cool. Oh, thank you, Salty. As always, let me see here. It probably fucked me. It did. It's going through my headphones. There you go. That better? Sound better, guys? Sorry about that. Good old StreamYard's doing its thing. Salty knows. Salty knows. So wait, so hold on. Am I under attack? Hold on a sec. So Sherry, it won't let Leanne do super chats. Sherry can't find my stream. What is going on? What is the effect called that I am smelling phantom poo smells in my living room? You probably have H2S buildup in your sewer coming back. You probably have a clogged sewer drain somewhere or something. That's H. It's called H2S. It's hydrogen sulfide. It smells like rotten eggs. It's just old shit building up in your system, releasing gas. In too high a quantity, it can get dangerous. It's also if you mix ammonia with it, you make mustard gas. So don't mix ammonia with it. Yeah. So yeah, you could use shit and ammonia to make an atrocity. So well, yeah. If you shit in the well, then absolutely. I don't think that was. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that wasn't Dirty Jobs. I'll have to. Mustard gas does sound fun. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. No, it does that to me from time to time too. Guess who just bought theater tickets to the Fellowship of the Ring next weekend? Are they playing it in your theater, Sam? Who bought the tickets? I have no idea. He is an expert in making shit. You're absolutely fucking right. 100%. But so so I'm gonna let you guys decide real quick because I only have time for a short stream today because again I have to go to the shit plant. If you guys want me to I can see if there's a Dirty Jobs about shit plant and do a review. I can do that if that's something you guys really want. Um, but should we look at the conspiracy first, or should we look at the conspiracy, or should we do the voting for July Madness? Yep, all the Lord of the Rings movies are returning to theaters this month. Awesome. Are they really in all theaters? Hold on a second. Hold on a fucking second. Oh, whoa. It's a dirty job. Nowhere near me. Oh well. That sucks. Oh well. Enjoy, Sam. That's gonna be great. That's awesome. Well, maybe they'll pick up some dates here. Conspiracy first. All right. Well, I'll give you one guess who you think the conspiracy is from. IMAX as well? Nice. Beautiful. Double yes. Well done. That's gonna be great, Sam. That's gonna be phenomenal. Thumb, what's up? How are you, Thumb? Good to see you. Well, of course. I think she is the only one doing pro Wheel of Time stuff anymore. I think Watt Up has disappeared. Nameless fell off the face of the earth. Nasty Wheel is just working for Sanderson. And then I don't know. The rest of them are moving on, I guess. So here we go. The title of the stream is "This Whole Thing is Incredibly Sus." Emmy's conspiracy theory. I agree. So here we have, of course, a tweet that is confirming their paranoia. Agree with you 100%. Supposedly, Amazon made some errors when filing out the nominations. Sure, they did. So, what are you trying to say here? That Amazon doesn't want the free advertisement of winning an Emmy for its shitty movie? Or, well, actually, or maybe hold on. Maybe I'm on board with this, and Amazon's being smart. Amazon didn't want to spend the money on the shit show to try and get the show an Emmy, so they didn't want to spend any money buttering up anybody to try and get an Emmy for the show. So they just forgot stuff. Or I think my theory, which is the correct one, is the show sucks, so nobody cared, so it didn't get an Emmy. Laugh out loud. A conspiracy to prevent Wheel of Time or Wheel of Prime from getting Emmys. Is there? If there was a conspiracy to keep it from winning anything, then I would find the Emmys credible again. Show scraping the bottom of the barrel with their conspiracy theories, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I just, it's crazy. Sam is yelling at everybody to go see Fellowship of the Ring with him. Sam is very excited. Hey, Nerporial's in Chicago. Myself and Nerporial may do a special Stranger Things type deal when Stranger Things comes out. We'll see. We're working on something, maybe. We'll see if we can get it cooking. All right. Are you ready for spaghetti? Here we go.
Here's my conspiracy theory about the Wheel of Time receiving 0 Emmy nominations.
So here is the quick and dirty response to that. There is no conspiracy theory. The show sucked ass, so it couldn't even get an Emmy nomination when the Emmys are completely fake. That's the thing, right? It's not a conspiracy theory. It's very obvious what's happening, right? Is one, it sucked, so it couldn't just get it because of word of mouth. Two, it's a canceled program, so why would Amazon put any money into it trying to get it an Emmy? Do you guys not know how these things work? It's either the show that is so great it doesn't need to get fucking like buttered up. You don't have to put the bribes in to get nominated because the show is so great. Even sometimes when the show is so great, you still have to butter them up with the moolah. Right? So why would they spend money bribing people or putting the cash out there that is necessary to get Emmy nominations for a show that they're canceling and that was no good? What are we talking about? They say Tobias again, 36 month. Enjoy that the one and only Foxhead medallion in chat. Thank you for being a member for 36 months, Toby. Can I just say I had the video style? Can I just say I'm assuming it says I hate the video style of holding the tiny microphone and talking into the camera. Yeah. So yeah, hate. There it is. So you know why they do this, right, Gadfly? Do you know why they do this? 3 seasons and they weren't nominated for a single mainstream award. Yeah, of course, because the show sucked. They got all the like anytime they got an award nomination, it was for some shit like costume bullshit where they only had to spend like $100 to get a nomination. They do it because Daniel Green does it. It's that simple. But Steve, the show was only canceled because of bigots somehow. Oh well, I mean, I guess there's more bigots in the. I guess the Emmy nominators also, are bigots. I don't know. Hey, Gadfly, I have an idea. Since Daniel Green charges $1 on his Patreon to get summaries of the books, I think we should get you to start a Patreon for well, you can do it for me if you don't want to do it yourself, or for the White Cloaks. You should do summaries of the book and charge 50 cents. Undercut his ass right underneath him, because also they'd be better too. So so better summaries for less cost. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Were CW shows ever nominated? Do they cry about it? No. And the Wheel of Time show is even worse than CW. True. True. All right, here we go.
And this is actually backed up by some facts, so buckle.
Backed up by some facts. I love how it's actually not just me making shit up and being delusional. It has facts. Sure. Let's see what these facts are. I can't wait.
Well, it wasn't just the Emmys snubbing the Wheel of Time.
Didn't get snubbed. Did Sony / Prime even submit them? Because this is crazy. The answer is no, they didn't, because Wheel of Time sucks and they didn't want to spend any money on it. Again, why do you expect them to spend money on a failing product? So I don't know why this is a smoking gun. No, Amazon / Sony did not spend money on a dead product, because you don't do that if you want to make money.
I think the Wheel of Time was set up to fail.
No. Well, yes, by Rafe Judkins, the creator, who is a terrible writer and showrunner. So I agree with you there. It was set up to fail from the beginning, from a showrunner that had no interest in telling the story. So agreed. I think for different reasons, but yeah, agreed. It was set up to fail from the beginning, 100%. Man, this Suwan Sanche looks totally real right there, doesn't it? Okay, sorry.
The way Emmy nominations work is there's a submission phase where studios will pay and submit.
Hey! I think we found out what the fucking issue is. There is a submission phase where studios will pay and submit. Conspiracy solved. They didn't. I mean, pay to win. It's exactly. Yes, it is pay to win. The Emmys are pay to win. 100%. 100%. It's like fucking Genshin Impact. Exactly. They didn't want to waste their time or their money.
Whatever they want to put up for consideration, then the Academy votes on the submissions for the actual nominees. And then there's another round of voting where then the winners are chosen. Of course, studios and individuals can do any amount of, and sometimes a lot of, for your consideration campaigning.
Does this sound like anything that a studio would do for a failing product that's not being renewed for another year? You know what? You know why they did any campaigning and paid any money because they wanted to be able to say, returning for season 2, the Emmy-nominated show, The Wheel of Time. Right? So now because you've been nominated for any Emmy, you could say it's an Emmy-nominated show. So now it's not going on for season 4. So there's no reason for Amazon / Sony to gaslight anybody into thinking that it's an Emmy-nominated show when the Emmy nomination you got was you have been nominated for the Emmy for the second best clothing designer who does shoes. The Emmy for the third act music intro of the 4th episode on season 3 goes to... Okay, this isn't... It's like all you're doing right now by stating how this works is proving why it's not a conspiracy. It's showing that Amazon and Sony has completely given up on the Wheel of Prime show. What's up, Uriel? They had already blown 800 million or so on the show, and that was 1 billion more than the show was worth. 100%. But right. So Rings of Power gets nominated. Why? Because Rings of Power is still a show that is running. They want to be able to say Rings of Power, the Emmy-nominated fantasy show on Amazon Prime. Come watch it because it's so good because it got Emmy nominated. Wheel of Time is not being run anymore. So there's no reason to bullshit about them being Emmy nominated. It's that simple. This is so pathetic. A failed and canceled show that was objectively terrible doesn't deserve any nominations. Why would it? This is the most obvious thing ever. Correct. A show that got canceled doesn't get nominations. Conspiracy. No.
Before and after the nominations come out. Now, it's my understanding that Prime Video did submit the Wheel of Time for any category that it might have qualified for, though the extent of their For Your Consideration campaigning remains in question, especially because it didn't even get nominated for costume design.
Now, I'm surprised because the costumes were hideous and stupid and out of place. Even though you guys like to go gaga over these costumes, mostly because the person that does the costumes returns your calls because you're the only ones calling her, and she's like, "Oh, good. A group of people will, suck my dick and tell me how great I am over and over and over again." Of course, she returns your calls because you guys are freaking, whatever. The costumes are garbage. They're totally out of place. They don't look right for the setting, and they suck. The sooner you understand that, the sooner you can stop bitching about them not getting nominated. It's crazy.
When the Wheel of Time costumes are the best I've ever seen.
Then you need to watch more shows.
So here's why I think something's shifty.
How about man? Look, man, these are wow. These are some pretty good costumes. See how that dress is like makes sense? It's not over flamboyant and it fits her body and it fits the setting and it makes it accentuates like hello. We didn't put a bunch of fucking weird filigree on it and sew a bunch of bullshit on it. Best you've ever seen. Stop it. The Wheel of Time costumes are just basically a show of how when somebody that doesn't know when to stop. They said, make the costume, do whatever you want with the costumes. And she's like, oh, really? I'm going to overdo it on every single costume and make it look like trash. Every piece of armor doesn't cover your belly. Like, we have metal shoulder pads that cover your tits and nothing else. It's like, God, stop with this bullshit about the costumes being great. They're not. These costumes do not resemble the Wheel of Time from any of the books. Of course not. Yeah. That costume designer, it was unhinged and her designs were ugly. She was just using the show to grab attention for her own career. Thumb, that is 100% right. It's also backed up by the fact that every time they call her for a convention, she shows up with every costume she's ever designed and sits there and loves as all of them just go goo and drool all over her. Egwene wearing Timu's squall costume doesn't not qualify for award consideration. The best Wheel of Time costumes are the ones that we have seen before because they stole them from other productions. Yes. It's wild.
Is going on. Remember this banger?
I would love to forget it. It's not a banger. It's a shit show. We think it deserves a nomination because there was a song in the show.
Composer Nick Hill posted that it was officially up for Emmy consideration, and he was hyped, and I was hyped for him. But then when voting
So he was mistaken.
rolled around, he posted, "Hello, my friends, and thank you for your support. I'm sorry to say that due to clerical issues outside my control, the Hills of Tanchico will not be appearing on the ballot this year."
Yeah. So they hoped that maybe they get a season 3 so they could slip the Hills of Tanchico in there to get fucking a nomination so they could put season 4 of the Emmy nominated show, The Wheel of Time, and then they decided to shit can the show, so they removed it and saved their money. Or it never was nominated and the dude jumped the gun. Those are much more likely than there's some huge conspiracy. And why are we saying it's not a conspiracy to begin with? They just didn't want to put the Wheel of Time up for any awards, so they didn't do it.
Weird how Prime Video managed to get an original song from The Boys to
Because The Boys is having another season.
be nominated and not that
And also, The Boys is a headline fucking show of Amazon fucking Prime. When you fucking hear The Boys is probably the number one most recognizable show on Amazon. That's even above fucking Rings of Power. The only reason people know Rings of Power is on Amazon Prime is because it sucks so much. It's so bad. People go, how did Amazon fuck up Rings of Power so much? How is the Lord of the Rings so fucked up on Amazon? Nobody even knows about the Wheel of Time. The Boys is the headlining franchise. One of the whether you like The Boys or not, it's one of the most popular on the fucking on Prime. It's one of the top ones on Prime. It pretty much launched its service and put their name out there as being able to actually produce a show. You know, whether you agree that it's good now or not, the first season for sure was popping off. The Boys is one of their top shows, if not their top show. You hear The Boys, you know Amazon Prime. It's that simple. Of course they're going to try and support it. Oh, yeah, I wanted to forget it too. It's terrible. She doesn't have big enough tits to be making a song about tits, by the way. The Hills of Tanchico is worse than some college kid fooling around with a guitar in a dorm room. 100%. Indeed, Nick, but being horrible is par for the course. It is. If every costume cost $10,000 to be on screen for several minutes, that's where the money went. That's also true. The crazy bitch, did they give her carte blanche on what to do, and she just spent all this money on all this shit? She bankrupted the show. It's her fault you couldn't get a season 3 because she bankrupted it, or season 4.
Masterpiece, The Hills of Tanchico.
It's not. Oh my god, masterpiece, my ass, Jesus
Rings
Christ.
of favoritism, collusion.
Rings of favoritism. Oh my god. Can you believe this has now turned into Wheel of Time versus Rings of Power? Which one is suckier? Now it is crazy. The Wheel of Prime defenders are now attacking fucking Rings of Power, going, well, you should have canceled Rings of Power, not Wheel of Time, because Rings of Power is suckier than Wheel of Time. That is the fight you're doing. Like, do you guys, these people do not understand logic or fucking money or how anything works at all. They're obligated to make, what is it, 5 seasons of Rings of Power? And to get out of that contract, it's going to cost them some money. And guess what? They may actually not make a 4th season if the fucking next one is still as bad as it is. They still may cancel Rings of Power and try and save the money on the back end, even though they blew all this money on it down the front end. It's possible that they take that loss after spending all that money. That's how bad it is. But why would you put good money after bad money and save Wheel of Time? They're both shit. So saving Rings of Power or canceling Rings of Power does nothing to Wheel of Time. Why would you save 2 sinking ships? Well, one, we've already put a bunch of money on it. So maybe we should try and keep it afloat because we have caskets of gold on the fucking ship that's sinking. Maybe we should try and keep it afloat because we don't want all our... Oh, we have this other ship that has rusty nails in it. The sails are all ripped to shreds. And we have a bunch of fucking rags and donkey balls deck. And we're transporting spoiled food and llama fucking shit. Should we save that one or let that one sink? It was just a publicity stunt. Yeah, I know. 40% more. Jesus. Man, Mule, we can only hope. We need more Steve Rants late night about how shitty this show is. Well, thank you. It takes a lot of energy. You know, super chats help my energy. No, okay. I forgot to put the banner up.
But you know what? Karma's a bitch because
Wait, did she change?
it's as if Prime Video gave up on the Wheel of Time, even before the Emmys. But you know what? Karma
She did another Karma.
for the Emmys. But you know what? Karma's a bitch because compared to the other streamers, Prime Video got embarrassed. It had an incredibly weak showing in general when it comes to Emmy nominations, receiving 24.
What is she doing? Yes. The programming on Amazon Prime sucks ass. Agreed. What? So you're including Wheel of Time in that? I don't. Wheel of Time was so bad it couldn't get. She is shitting. She is shitting all over Amazon's programming, saying it's shit, and then it got 24 Emmy nominations. Wheel of Time didn't get any of those. Wheel of Time is part of Amazon Prime's lineup, meaning if you're saying that Amazon's programming is shit, what does that make Wheel of Time since it's not even part of the upper echelon of what their fucking programming is? Instead, it's a lot easier for you guys instead of you guys coming to this freaking conclusion that the show sucked. It's some conspiracy. Amazon doesn't want the show that they've paid money for to run. They don't want it to win awards and make money for them and get ratings. They want the Wheel of Time to fucking not perform. They want nobody to watch it because they put all this money in it and they love throwing money in the toilet. What? I thought this had evidence. Where's the evidence?
To compare, HBO got 142, Netflix 1.
Yes, because if you look at this show, just look at the costuming in this show. Way fucking better. It's not even a question. The effects before you even get to the show.
42, Netflix 120, Apple TV Plus 81.
Why are you putting the studio up there? Did that maybe it got Emmy nominations? I don't know. There's a bunch of other better programming on Apple TV. I shouldn't say that. I haven't watched the studio. I don't even know what it is. So it could be good. I have no idea.
And Hulu 95.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Netflix, Stranger Things. Let's see. Stranger Things, Squid Game. What other originals are on Netflix? Let's see here. I'm original shows. If you liked it, so there's oh god, Last Kingdom is on there. Let's see here. HBO has Succession and Rings of Power and The Penguin, and all Apple TV has Severance and a whole bunch of other good shows. Like you're listing all these things. Hulu has The Bear, which you put up there, and several other good shows. Prime Video has no good shows, including Wheel of Time. I don't know what this argument is supposed to be about.
To Prime Video's 20.
The funny thing, I totally drew a blank on some of the programming, but I know when I go back and be like, oh, okay. Plus, a big thing for Netflix is they do a good job of like, getting programming from foreign sites and making them their own. But
4. So honestly, the fact that they're precious rings of power, which I have enjoyed, don't get me wrong, got only 1, makes me wonder if they just need to get a new person for their Emmy campaign.
No, it's
because that's pathetic. Anyways, never not.
Because the show is pathetic.
Gonna be pissed about the cancellation of the Wheel of Time until it comes back. #SaveWatt. Sign the petition at SaveWatt.com. I will continue to be pissed about the clerical error that stopped Nick Hill from getting his Emmy because he would have won, and whatever it was that stopped them from getting a costume nomination. Because
look at that fucking hideous dress. It's hideous.
That would have won as well.
No, it wouldn't. You're so full of shit. No, it wouldn't. It was whatever. You're gaslighting yourself. No, the costumes are not good. They're overdone. Oh, there's no editing in it. It's like George Lucas doing fucking the prequels. Only that I shouldn't say that because I like the prequels, but there's no editing. There's no like, hey, maybe that's enough. There was nobody saying, hey, stop. Can you don't put all that shit on there. It's too much. And guess what? Rings of Power has 1 Emmy Award. Why? So they can say Emmy Award winning or Emmy Award nominated Rings of Power. Right? Because we know it's going to be freaking splashed all over it. The Emmy nominated Rings of Power. You know why they didn't spend a bunch of money on it? Because they know it couldn't win anything. Why would you spend money on something that can't win? The Wheel of Time is not only dead, it wasn't going to win anything either. You think it's going to win Best Song? You're fucking full of shit. No way. The Hills of Tanchico is garbage. Oh, God. It's just the delusion. And then just like, Amazon Prime sucked. Amazon Prime makes the worst shows. They only got 24 nominations. Right. Because the shows they do are terrible right now. So maybe they should look at that and make some better choices about who's running their shows and running their marketing and running, they're putting in charge of their programming. Because what they seem to be doing right now is not working when you have titles like The Rings of Power and The Wheel of Time and The Boys and all the things that they do have that are all failing because they put a bunch of idiots in charge of them. Maybe that's the problem. Instead of some grand conspiracy to keep Wheel of Time from winning fucking music and dress categories. Nobody cares except for you. Including Amazon. That's why they're not nominated for anything. Because why prop up a dead show? All right. Sorry, that went way longer than I expected it to. I'm running out of time, so we better get to the voting. I promise I'll spend some more time with the what would be the top 4, the flippant 4. Padme had so many dresses, it really did. I'm fine, Uriel. This is that's what I do, man. I go ranting, man. I go nuclear. Just watch some of my old stuff, man. That's why everybody loves. That's what everybody loves here. You can ask everybody in chat. They love when I go crazy rant style. That's what everybody loves. You can also put forward the idea that they nominated the things they felt had a chance to win, even if that was the outside chance. Wheel of Prime not being nominated means they had zero faith they could win anything. Exactly. They made Elaine so unrecognizable that Steve shit about recognizing her. It's true. It's crazy that the scene where the hall. Remember we got in all the arguments about who the fuck that was in the hall. Everybody said it was T-Grain. Some people said it was a Lundra. Some people said it was Morgaze. Some people said it was a flashback of Morgaze. And I'm like, that's a lane, isn't it? And everybody's like, oh no, that's not a lane. That's not a lane. No, I do that all the time, Uriel. I know you're relatively new to my content. Go back, dude. I do the rant thing all the time, my man. I do the rant thing all the time, buddy. Don't you worry. It's all good. It's part of my shtick. I totally forgot about that too. That's a great point, dude. Yeah, everybody was arguing about who that was in the turban, and nobody thought it was Elaine. I was even convinced by everybody's confidence that it wasn't. But I remember everybody was so convinced it wasn't. I remember changing my mind and going, yeah, you guys are right. That's not Elaine. Remember that? I remember that. That was great. Yeah, man, don't worry. I do the rant thing all the time, buddy. You can Staple Boy knows. Staple Boy, Josh. I think half the guys here probably found me because I go off on these epic tangents sometimes. She does. Almost everybody didn't think it was Elaine. Yeah, 100%. I remember that whole thing. It was crazy. Good job. Show me the costume's so good. You made her look like a gray man because nobody knew it was her. I do remember the Calendar rant. Yeah, that's one of many. Thank goodness it wasn't Calendar, but they still messed up Calendar. Can you believe that shit? Ugh. Hey guys, they didn't forget Calendar either, right? Sure. Okay, here we go. The elite. Well, no, the great eight. The ungreat eight, as I said. On to the great eight, as Dane says. All of the top seeds from the last round made it through. This tournament was very well seeded, so congrats to the panel. But alas, there are no more dark horses. Here we go. Rand thanks Moron for plotting with Landfear. Matt calls Rand the dragon right in the middle of Tarvalin. Those are both bad, but Grandma's curtains for clothes for everyone. I never imagined Elaine like that. She usually dresses like semi-noble even when she's supposed to keep a low profile. Yeah. Well, hey man, that's what I'm here for, Tamitsu. Yes, you were ranting for me when I couldn't rant for myself. Thanks. That is what I do, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. And I will continue to do. Don't you worry. The rants will not disappear. All right. This could be a close one. Matt flaunts the flaming horn of Valyria in public. Elaine and Avienda scissor. I may go back. Initially, I go with the flaunting of the horn, but ooh, this is a tough one. Avienda disarms land. Rand tells Moron Sidine and Sadar are the same thing. Death is lighter than feather, duty heavier than mountain, said Melinda to Land. Morgaze has a red wedding, murders a child. Yeah, definitely. I went with Elaine and Avienda because it's a new thing they butchered, whereas Matt has been incompetent out of character buffoon the whole. Yeah, I think it's one of those things. Matt has been like decimated, so anything involving Matt sort of gets like I think it's like yeah. What's up, Fadian? You missed me ranting for about 45 minutes, so you can probably go back and see that if you want. Unfortunately, it's going to be a short stream tonight because my son's birthday and I have to work. So, I ran late with the cake and ice cream. And then, but don't worry. There'll be, once I get through overnights, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff to hang out. I'll be doing hopefully lots of streams. So, but this one's going to be a little bit shorter tonight. I'm actually just finishing up. I got to figure out what I want to do here. Avienda disarms land. Rand tells Moron that Saidin and Sadar are the same thing. Is there anybody in chat that hasn't voted yet? Because I sort of want to try. I sort of want to try and if we have enough people that agree, I sort of want to try and turn this one around. Saidin and Sadar have already been fucked up from the beginning of the series. Land being cucked again, I feel, is very much worse. So I don't know if anybody else. Sam, you all right, buddy? Cat drive by. I hope that Avienda should in no way, shape, or form should be disarming land. So I'm hoping maybe in this last little stretch we can get these votes turned around. Maybe we can get 2 more votes for Avienda disarming land, because that is once again land being cucked once again. So we'll see what happens. I haven't voted on anything. I'm still not comfortable with the ins and outs. Yeah, I get that, man. Yeah, disarming land was brutal. It was really brutal. And it's one of those, my reasoning behind that is just because, like, Saidin and Sadar has been a made-up thing. Like, Saidin, it's a weird retcon that they just wouldn't commit to. Because Saidin hasn't been a thing in the show ever. Right? So we all of a sudden put it in and then didn't commit to the retcon and just had Rand say, stop being a bitch. So I'm hoping, guys, let's do it. We need 3 more votes for Avienda disarming. Let's do it. Because let me, you know what? Let me see if I can bring it up real quick before I gotta go here.
Yes. And you, Annaline. This is a business of...
It's so not. It's so bad. What? Look at how badly he misses. So first of all, she's dead. Look at that freeze frame right there. Look at that freeze. Look at that. Meanwhile, Rand stands there like the cuck he is. So how is she not dead? So he lets her parry her. She's now got his sword in his armpit. Somehow gets dragged to the ground. Puts her knee on his arm. And then disarms him. This is the best swordsman on the planet. The show relished every opportunity to humiliate the male heroes, putting Rand on his knees, having Abby beat Lan. Rafe is into that stuff. Oh, 100%. No way Lan survived the Aiel War. 100%. He just got one-on-one. He just got fucking bested by a fucking Maiden of the Spear. I always vote for the ones that ruin characters or deeper meaning. In this case, Abby, Elaine Scissors, and Land being girl boss. Yeah, I'm with you. That's what I voted for both. We're stuck at 17, man. We need it. We need that to move. Come on. Because yes, don't get me wrong. The bitching about I don't even remember what episode it's in. Nope, not gonna come up. Of course it's gonna be difficult. It's unbelievable. Come on. The pathetic music in the background, like something was happening. It's bad, but not as bad as Land getting fucked in the ass by Avienda. It is really bad. I get like I'm not gonna be mad if that one wins, but there it is, 18. Thank you, Uriel. Woohoo! Come on, we can get Land back up there. Yes, this is where Rand tells the Aes Sedai, who has been training her whole life with the one power, that no, Saidin and Saidar are not the same, are not different. They're just the one power. So shut the fuck up, bitch. It's where he canonically ruins the one power instead of just not touching it. Instead of ignoring the fact that Saidar is a thing, he begins to try and bring Saidin in, and then decides that no, fuck that, we're not going to retcon it. We're just going to say that Moraine is an idiot. So yeah, it's bad. Come on, we need one more vote, but I have to roll, guys. I'm sorry. Once I figure out this YouTube thing and can be a full-time YouTuber, I'll never have to go to work again, right? So, but that would involve me getting lots of super chats and members. So we're on our way though, right? Yoo-hoo. Thank you all very much for hanging out. And we'll be back very, very soon. Let's see. I think who all is. I think we got a few. Is Nerporio going right now? Hold on. Let me see if I can send you guys to somebody. Give him some love. TechMex is up. Let me see if I can get you guys some. Nerporio isn't up right now, so let's see here. But then I gotta roll. I have to roll. But keep an eye on the channel. Lots to be coming up here soon. Now that I'm off work, man, if my thing will load, it'd be great. Jesus Christ! I love how whenever you're in a hurry, nothing wants to work. Have you guys ever had that? It's so great. There we go. Finally. All right. All right. So thank you all for being here, and we will see you all very soon. Ta-ta. Bye. Hasta la vista. We'll see you. Hopefully I don't die at the ship plant. I think you'll have to deal with more shit when you become a full-time YouTuber, though. You're probably right. Bye, guys.